The woman had no idea that the stranger she saved would one day become her son-in-law. Sarah was a single mother of two who worked at a gas station to make ends meet. She didn't earn much, but she was able to provide food and clothing for her kids. They lived in an old trailer by the roadside, and the walls were so thin Sarah could hear everything her neighbors said and did. It made it hard for her to sleep, especially with how curious her youngest son was. One night around 1 a.m. she heard screams coming from the neighbor's house. "Get away from me. Stop hitting me." At first, Sarah thought it was just another argument between the couple next door. They always fought. But then the woman started crying. "I'm scared. Please help me." Sarah got up, trying to figure out what to do. Then she remembered she had an old gun under her pillow. It was her late husband's. She had no idea how to use it, but she was willing to learn. She knew she had to help the woman next door. When Sarah stepped outside, she saw a man dragging his wife out of their house. The sight made her blood boil. As he was walking towards his car, Sarah raised her voice. "Hey, leave her alone." The man paused and turned around. "What did you say? You want me to kill you too?" He took a step forward. Sarah raised the gun. "Stay away from me." The man smiled, thinking she was joking. But when he noticed her serious expression, he decided to run. Sarah wasn't sure if she could actually shoot him, but she wanted him to believe she could, so she ran after him, shouting for him to stop. She didn't know where she was going or how long she chased him for, but eventually he stopped running and sat down by the roadside. "Put the gun down," the man said quietly. "Why did you bring your kids into this?" Sarah finally looked back. She realized she had brought her 6-year-old son with her. "I'm sorry," Sarah said to the man. "I didn't mean to involve you. You didn't hurt me. Why don't you come closer?" Sarah slowly walked over. When she was close enough, she hit him on the head with the gun. He passed out immediately. Sarah called the police. When they arrived, she told them what happened. "You shouldn't have involved your children in this, Sarah," the police officer said. "I know, but I couldn't just stand by and watch." Of course, the officer nodded. "But now we need to ask you some questions." The police took the man away and Sarah went back home. She didn't think about the incident again until the next morning. She was making breakfast when the police showed up. "Mrs. Wilson," an officer said, "we need you to come with us. It's about the man you hit last night. Is he okay?" Sarah asked, relieved it wasn't anything serious. "He's not okay," the officer said, shaking his head. "He died." Sarah's heart sank. She felt terrible. She had taken a life. Then the officer said something that surprised her. "Mrs. Wilson, do you recognize this man?" He handed her a photo. It was the man she had saved from her neighbor's house. She nodded.
At him, but...
"This man is wanted for several crimes, including assault and breaking into cars. We were able to catch him because of you. Thank you, Mrs. Wilson." Sarah couldn't believe it. The man was a criminal. If she hadn't gone outside, he might have gotten away. Days later, Sarah was eating lunch with her kids when she heard police sirens. She went outside and saw a group of officers approaching her. "Mrs. Wilson," an officer said, "can we come in?" "Sure, Sarah. Let them in." "Mrs. Wilson, we need your help identifying a few things that belong to Mr. Williams." She was confused. What did they mean? One of the officers opened a bag and laid items on the table. "Do you recognize any of these?" She looked inside and her eyes widened. The jewelry in the bag belonged to her neighbor. Sarah remembered the night before the police came to talk to her. She heard the neighbor screaming again. Maybe the man had come back to get his wife back. Did he hurt her? Sarah was worried, but there was nothing she could do. She didn't know where he was, or even if he was still alive. A week passed and Sarah heard nothing from the police. She was glad, which meant the man was probably dead. But one evening around 8 p.m., her doorbell rang. She opened the door and found a young man standing there. He was tall and handsome with dark hair and kind eyes. "Hi, Mrs. Wilson," he said. "I'm here to thank you. My name is David, and this is my wife, Sophia." Sarah was confused. "Thank me, how my parents were in an abusive relationship. My dad was violent, and he never treated Mom well. She tried to leave him many times, but every time Dad stopped her. Last week, he almost killed Mom. Thankfully, you intervened and saved her life. We can't thank you enough." "No, I don't mind. I should have done more. I'm sorry, don't be sorry. You saved my mom's life. That's all that matters." I told her everything that happened. She was so proud of you. She's still afraid of my dad, though. Do you think it's safe for her to go home? Yes, I think so. The police took your father away and I haven't seen him since. I believe he's locked up. David smiled and thanked her again. He then gave her a bouquet of flowers and a cake. For you, Mrs. Wilson, to show our gratitude, we also wanted to give you this. David handed her a check. What's this for? Sarah asked. For your bravery. It's the least we can do. Please accept it, Mrs. Wilson. Sarah didn't want to take the check, but David insisted. Weeks passed, and Sarah heard nothing from David and Sophia. Then one day her daughter came running into the house. Mom, there's a boy outside looking for you. He says his name is David. David, Sarah repeated. A moment later, she opened the door and saw a young man standing there. It was the same boy from weeks ago. David, right? What brings you here? Hi, Sarah. Listen, I wanted to ask you if you'd like to go out sometime. It's just as friends, of course. Sarah smiled. Sure. Little did she know that David had fallen in love with her and he was hoping she felt the same way about him. Over time, they grew closer and began dating. One night, David invited Sarah over for dinner. When she arrived, Sophia greeted her at the door. Sarah, so good of you to join us. Come on in. Sarah was surprised to see how happy and relaxed her friend was. She looked great. Thanks for inviting me, Sarah said. I'll go get some wine. Oh, no need. This is a special occasion, Sophia said, handing her a glass of champagne. What do you mean? David asked me to move in with him. Sarah was shocked. Is this why David had been spending so much time with her? Did he no longer have feelings for her? Before she could ask, Sophia continued, I know he's not perfect, but I love him very much and I can't wait to start a life with him. Sarah forced a smile. She was genuinely happy for her friend, but she couldn't help but feel disappointed. One day, Sarah was visiting David and Sophia when she met his mother. Hi, Mom, David said, hugging the woman. This is my girlfriend, Sarah. Nice to meet you, Sarah, the woman said, smiling warmly. You're a wonderful girl. David has told me so many nice things about you. Sarah blushed and thanked her. I've only heard good things about you too, the woman replied. By the way, where are you two lovebirds going tonight? We were thinking of going to that new Italian place downtown. You know, the one with the outdoor seating? We'd love for you to join us, David said. Oh, I'd love to, but I'm afraid I can't. I'm expecting a visit from an old friend. Someone I haven't seen in a while, the woman said. Oh, really? Who is it? Sarah asked curiously. Oh, just a friend, the woman replied mysteriously. Now, you two enjoy your evening. Sarah couldn't help but feel a sense of unease. There was something about her mother-in-law that she couldn't quite put her finger on. Later that week, Sarah was helping Sophia pack for her trip, when she noticed a familiar face. Sophia, is that your neighbor, Melissa? Oh, hi, Melissa, Sophia said, waving. What brings you here? I moved out last week, Melissa said with a sad smile. Your mom told me you were looking for me. I was wondering if you were leaving town, Melissa said. I wanted to say goodbye. Oh, I'm sorry I wasn't here earlier, Sophia said. It's fine, Melissa replied. Listen, Sophia, I wanted to apologize for what my husband did to you. I wish I had done more to protect you. I failed you, and I'm sorry. It's okay, Melissa. I understand that you were trapped in that situation too. I know I can't change the past, but I hope you can find happiness now that you're free from all of that. Thanks, Melissa. I will, Sophia promised. After Melissa left, Sophia hugged Sarah. I'm so glad I have you in my life, Sarah. You're the best friend a girl could ask for. Me too, Sophia. Remember that no matter what happens, I'll always be there for you. And they both knew that this bond of friendship would last forever.